What's going on? So the Dallas Mavericks beat OKC by a point last night. And for the record, Shea played out his mind. For the record, Shea looked really good. And you could make the case he could have at least been a co-MVP. Shaq wasn't wrong. He just didn't get no help. He actually was getting into like an Iverson type of scoring run. Chad stepped up a little bit, but they just don't have a third scorer. They really are missing what I call a cherry picker and someone who could be a legit second option. I know some people are going to say Donovan Mitchell, Kevin Durant. Pretty much, if somebody can come along and just be a scorer, get them 20, 25 points, they win this series. But on the other side of the coin, against Dallas, they got out hustled, they got out worked. So just scoring is one thing if that's what you're going to do. They were not the worst number one seed ever before people say that. But they did get exposed for being rather tender. But they did get to the second round and they did go 6 games. So that's not the worst first seed. I don't know what people are saying that about. Shea is legit. SGA is legit. It's just that you got to have 4 horses. We know what happened with Josh Giddey. He been MIA. He been on a milk carton since he got his coat pulled for his indiscretions, which he should have been kind of near mute or me too. And I will say that because his game really took a nosedive. He stunk it up last night. And they really been a 2.5-man team. I did think they had a chance against Dallas. I have no regrets making that thing because I believe in Shea like that. Shea's the truth. And I believe he gets a score. And they get a score and probably someone who can box out or play a little defense. They could be a force to be reckoned with. I definitely think in the next couple of year or two, because the growing pains that they got right now, and he's only getting better, is scary. But give Dallas their due. Luka played incredible, held it down. Kyrie came on, and who said Luka and Kyrie couldn't work? And who's been up there dissing Kyrie? More importantly, PJ Washington was a big addition. He didn't, not so much last night, but he was big in this series. The new additions, Jason Kidd has been redeemed. He's in the Western Conference Finals. So we're going to see how things turn out. Definitely. And they await the winner of Minnesota-Dallas. And though Dallas didn't look like it, I'm not sold on them as a title team. But I will say this. Don't sleep on them. Because they could be a problem. Don't sleep on them. Don't take them lightly. They could be a problem. So we'll see how it turns out. But anyway, Dallas moves on. OKC's gone fishing. But I do think Shai, you're going to see Shai be something coming. And it wasn't on his fault. He played like an MVP. He just didn't get enough support. Chad's got to put on a little more. Got to get a little more trunk in the tank. Got to get more cake in your tank because you was getting bodied and they moved you out of your sweet spot. And without lobs and flobs and then your occasional step back fade, you gotta be a little bit more consistent. And they gotta get a third scorer, which will really be a second option to make that thing scary. Because if they make that thing scary and get some defense in there, they could be a team in the future. Because Sam Presti's he's the best GM, hasn't won a ring. Everybody OKC gets, it's just a matter of finishing up the deal. Please hit like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for nothing, share it if you like. I'm out. Peace.